Good afternoon, my friends, and welcome to Lawyered Up. I'm Florida Attorney Patrick McGinn, and I try to bring you Second Amendment information as well as gun information from Florida and around the country. Coming across my email news wire the other day was a press release from the Middle District of Florida regarding the United States of America versus Eunice Mejia. You can see the complaint up there in the corner. It's a criminal complaint that was filed by the FBI in the Middle District. The FBI agent assigned to the case is assigned to the Tampa office of the FBI Terrorism Task Force. In conjunction with the ATF and local and state authorities, they are part of a regional violence reduction effort that's going on. And if you've ever wondered how much effort the federal government will put into enforcing the NFA, here's your answer. You see, Mr. Mejia met a guy and befriended him, and the guy was a confidential informant for the FBI. And the confidential informant had been arrested by immigration for a student visa violation. I looked into this case a little bit further. I pulled the docket, I reviewed the complaint, and here's the information that I was able to glean. The confidential informant befriends Mr. Mejia, and Mr. Mejia invites him to go shooting at his house. And when the confidential informant gets to the house, he's wired up with video and microphone. And he takes some pictures of Mr. Mejia with a CZ Scorpion, which is a pistol. It's assigned a pistol. They traced it back, and it was sold as a pistol with a stock on it, a shoulder stock, and you can also see a suppressor on it. Mr. Mejia had NFA tax stamps for two suppressors. This is one of them, a 9mm, and he had one for a .45, but he did not have one for a short barrel rifle, which this became once he attached that stock. Now, Mr. Mejia is 28 years old. He's never been arrested before. He used to be a police dispatcher for a police department in Texas, and he was sentenced to 21 months. He pled guilty and was sentenced to 21 months of federal prison, which according to the scoring guidelines is the minimum on this type of case. His defense attorney argued for probation, but the judge sent him to federal prison for 21 months, almost 2 years. So be careful out there. I've seen people at the range with short barrel rifles and short barrel shotguns, and I always wonder if they're properly registered or not. Just be aware that the federal government does come after individuals for these types of violations. When I look through the case, I can't find anything that would shed any light on why they targeted Mr. Mejia, why he became the subject of a criminal prosecution. No mention of him doing anything else besides this, but for some reason he came on the FBI's radar, and they went to the trouble of getting a confidential informant to go out and nab him. So always be careful, always be legal, register your NFA items if you make them yourself. There's no excuse for it. I'm not trying to stand up for the guy. I'm not making excuses for him. He did violate the NFA as it is written now, although I did see 2 days ago on 7/13, I saw on his docket that he did file a notice of appeal, and I am guessing that is a result of the Bruin decision, but we'll see. I'll look through the docket again later and see if any developments come from that case, and if anything does, I will be certain to bring it to you. Be safe out there, be careful, be armed, and be dangerous, but remember, always lawyer up.